All right. Hope the volume's okay. If it's too loud or too soft, just let me know. So today it looks like I'm going to be doing a short stream because I have to go somewhere in a couple hours. But I'll do as much as I can in those 2 hours. What I'm trying to do today is this is the default look of this theme. It's this one right here. And I got to make it look like this because when you activate any theme on WordPress, it's going to look basically like this for the most part. Pretty ugly. Not like this. It takes a little bit of work to do that. So, that's what I'm going to be doing right now. It's perfect? Yeah. So, thanks. Awesome. That's good to know. I'm glad it's perfect right now. I've been fiddling with the sound for a little bit before I even started the stream. And I got some hopefully non-copyright music to play, so when I post this on YouTube, it's not going to give me another copyright claim like all my videos have been. Anyway, let's get to it. Thanks for joining if you're on the stream. Thanks, Divine Time, for joining. I guess there's a couple other people on here too. Thank you. Feel free to lurk. You don't have to say anything. Just thank you for joining us. So, like I said, I'll be making this template, or basically taking the template. This is a free theme. Even though it says purchase this theme, there's usually on WordPress a free version and a purchasable version. So I'm just going to be working on the free version, and we'll find out what kind of limitations they've put on me looking at it. So let's get to it. So this is a completely fresh install of WordPress. Oh, you subbed to my YouTube? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'll probably get the notification on my phone soon. So yeah, like I said, this is just a fresh install. If you were watching probably last week, I think it was about last week, I set up this account with the fresh install on stream, and if you were interested in seeing that process, I will do it again from time to time, or you can look on my YouTube channel, and I've posted it up there. So once you're in here, I'll show from the beginning. The first thing what happens when you log in, you're going to be greeted with the dashboard on WordPress, and this being a free site, you'll get advertising that you might as well just close. You'll be directed here. Well, you should go here up to Appearance. Be right back. All right, Divine, no worries. I'll see you when you get back. You'll go here to Appearance, and let me go ahead and turn on webcam. Might as well, right? Hey, Divine, welcome back. Might as well turn on the camera for this one. So right here, you're going to go to Theme, Customize. If you haven't had it activated, you'll have to look for it. You can go to Add Theme up here and search for whatever themes you guys want. But for this one, I've already picked out the theme. So we're going to go here, Customize. And wow, this ad is annoying. Welcome back, Divine. And where is it? Come on. This being a free site, there's a little bit of lag. Okay, there we go. Alright, typically the first thing you want to do is just go click around, see what kind of options you have on whatever theme you pick. So the top bar looks like I can add, that would be this up here. This is the top bar, and I can add the widgets for our social buttons. Contact details, that would be up here. Cool. They've made it pretty easy with this template. Slider image page. Okay, so I'm guessing that's what these are here. So each one of these, the way this theme is set up has made it so that each one of these slider images is its own page. So not a big deal. In my experience before, that can get a little bit messy with each one being its own page. I usually prefer it to be one widget that you can change things around and customize, but we'll make it work. Our services, okay, it's just this over here. Cool. And oh, okay, so each one of these, it's going to be its own blog post, if you want to call it that. With WordPress, they've kind of gone away from the whole idea of being a blog. It is just a website generator, or a content management system if you want to get really technical. But basically, you're going to create a blog with posts and categorize each one. But you'll have categories, and then you'll basically create a category for whatever you want in here. So that's good to know. Next section. So they've pretty much sectioned it out on the template this way. So they're not giving us anything below that. Wow, okay. So they don't give us this. They don't give us this, or this, or this, or this. Okay. And then they just give us the footer. Okay. Unless it's in another section. Let's see. Site identity, that's just the basic stuff. Every template will have that. Header image, that's going to be... I'm guessing this one doesn't use a header image unless they consider this a header image. Let me hide this frame. Background image. I doubt this uses a background image, but it has that option. Menus, we'll worry about that later. Widgets, that the blog sidebar. Oh, okay. This is gonna be most likely on the pages page with the right sidebar. Yep, that's what this would be over here, I guess. The blog sidebar. Okay. Footer. So the footer widgets would be each one of these. Okay. Cool. Alright, so I know what to do from here. First thing we got to do, home page settings, we're going to set a static page. And we're going to have to, let's go to pages first. Oh, okay. Let's go to pages. And we're going to create a home page. You want to be a mod, Divine? Sure. I don't know how to make you a mod. Let me see. Mod user. Boom. You're now a moderator. Congratulations. All right. Where was I? Okay, yeah. So let's create a page. Oh yeah, so they've changed WordPress a little bit since the beginning of this year. Now they're using something called Gutenberg for creating pages. So, do they give an option to view it the old way? I guess not. I prefer the old way, personally. Let me see. Settings. All right. Okay, it's not too different. No problem. No problem, Divine. With great power comes great responsibility. Just remember that, though. All right. So we're just going to call this home for now. We just need to create the page. And there's usually an option, custom fields. Okay. Did it save? Enable custom fields if we do that. Oh, I guess it has to save it there like that. Okay, cool. What just happened? Ah, okay. So custom fields can be used to add extra metadata to a post that you can use in your theme. Interesting. So, okay, these are just different stuff you want to add later. Nothing to worry about now. But what we want to do, there it is. We want to set this to custom home. Typically, a WordPress template will give you an option for either home page or something like that, full width. So you have to see what the theme requires. I can now take care of your chat and change your stream title. Make commands if you set up Nightbot. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, and I looked a little bit at Nightbot last night. I'm definitely going to get it with Streamlabs. I just have to get to it now. So we're going to publish this real quick. Are you ready to publish? Yes. It's now live. So we got a page for the home. I'm going to go back here to appearance and customize. And we're going to go here to homepage settings again. And we go home. Boom. So now we got some semblance of structure. We can start constructing each of those sections like on here. So first thing, let's go to site identity. We're going to do GMT transportation. Just like that. Take out the tagline. We don't need that. Keep the colors for now because we'll change them later. Header image. That's interesting. What is the header image exactly? That's probably this. Worry about that later. Menus. Okay. Let's create a menu. We're going to do the first primary menu. We'll just call this main. Excellent. So this would be like over here. And let's go to this GM. This one here. See what they have. Home, about, fleet, blog, services, contact. Okay. we'll do the same thing. We'll add some items. Now, this is a cool way to quickly add pages that you don't have. Welcome back. So each one of these pages we're going to add into the menu here will generate a new page. So we'll do an about page, of course. About. We'll do fleet. Let's see. Fleet, blog, services, and contact. Fleet, blog, add, services, and contact. There we go. Now, pretty much we've got what these are here. Am I missing any? About, fleet, blog, services, contact. About, fleets, blog, services, contact. Yep, we got all of them. And we don't have to worry about home unless the menu bar, yeah, it doesn't have home already. So we'll have to add home. Where is it? Typically, there's an option to add a reference to the home page. Ah, here it is. Custom link. But no, that's not what I'm looking for. Hold on. It should have existing pages. Ah, I had to scroll. My bad. Haha. Okay, so there's the custom link that you want to use. Please add. It's not adding it for some reason. If you're just joining me, I'm working on a new WordPress site. And I haven't used Gutenberg. That's the new version of WordPress. And so I'm just kind of learning all the new stuff. Right now, I'm struggling with adding the link for the homepage. It's not doing it. I can tell it's trying. There it is at the end now. There we go. Let's go put that at the top. Now, I don't know why it doesn't want to do the... There it goes. For whatever reason, it wasn't working before. And rather than use the page, I want to use the custom link. So we're good there. Publish that. Yeah, it's WordPress. WordPress, I know, gets a lot of bad flack, but you have to realize 30% of the internet runs on WordPress. And if you're going to work as a freelance web developer, most of the jobs you get are going to be in WordPress. You love WordPress? Yeah, I don't mind it too much. It's an easy way to get a website up and running, you know. PHP, it's gotten much better in the years. The latest version of PHP is pretty good. They've improved a lot of because PHP gets a lot of flack for being slow, but they've really optimized it in the latest version in 7 point whatever it is. And it really depends on how you code the PHP to really utilize efficiency and make it work better, you know? I don't know. I'm getting tongue-tied right now. But thanks for joining us, Disto. Yeah, definitely drop a follow. I'm going to be doing a lot of WordPress, WordPress streams. I work also in React, so if you're into JavaScript, I work in that. I work with React and with Node.js for the back end. So you'll learn a little bit of back-end stuff too if you stick around. All right, back at the task at hand. So we've got the menu done. We'll worry about styling the menu later. I at least just wanted to get that out of the way. Now these have little drop downs with it, and so does these on some parts. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see, does it give me an option? Yes, it does. So what we're going to have to do, let's check this out. I'm going to put this here. We're going to put one for testimonials. Testimonials. Add. And what we're going to do, we're going to put it under about, just like that. Oh, why is it doing that? Here, let's try that again. Under about. This is the kind of stuff that bugs me about WordPress. Sometimes things just don't work. Sorry. Throat's been bugging me all day. Let's take this back out. Here we go. We're gonna use the actual menu here. Fleet. Okay, this is definitely giving me an error. I'm gonna publish. Oh, this is not my own theme. This is a free theme that I'm trying to make it look like the demo. So this is the theme that we're using. It's a free theme from one of you can get on WordPress. There's a pro version as well. Yeah, that's so the whole thing is the pro version, and the free version is slightly handicapped a bit. They cut out a lot, but we're gonna make it work in the end. Hello, Infected. Welcome to the stream. Dart Sass. Let me remind myself what that is. I know what Sass is, but I've never heard of Dart Sass. Is a primary implementation, which means it gets new features before any other implementation. Oh, interesting. Are you fiddling around on your live version? Are you fiddling around on your live version? What do you mean on my live version? I'll have to take a look at this, Infected. I don't really have an opinion on it right now because I didn't know about Dart Sass. If you want my opinion on just Sass in general, I think it's a great tool to get CSS out quickly, done and out quickly. Do you need to know Dart to use Dart Sass now? I don't know. It replaced Ruby as primary. Oh, I'm not familiar with Ruby at all. You'll have to ask somebody else about that. But in general, in just if you're talking about general web development, if you want to use Sass, you don't have to learn Dart. You know, Sass on its own is very powerful, and you can use it in pretty much any framework you want. Anyway, back at it. Going back to disto. Is it disto or distro? Disto. Disto? I don't know. Disto. I'm going to just say disto unless you correct me. Yeah, this is live over here on this address. It's just a free version right now. Sass greater than less. Just going... I don't have an opinion on which one is better, but I will say that Sass is much more widely used, in my opinion. Man, doing Sass for years is new stuff. No, yeah, so you know how it is, man. There's always new information coming out. Bootstrap went from less to Sass. Yeah, that tells you something. Oh, Divine, thanks, man. You don't have to do that. That's just a first iteration, too. I'm going to be adding stuff to that meme soundboard and making it work better and optimize it. If anybody's wondering, that meme soundboard is made in React using JavaScript. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Sorry, guys. So we've added the menu. I was working on trying to get some sub-menu items in here. It was giving me errors just a minute ago. So let's go back to menus. We're going to go back here. See, that's not right. Let's just delete that. Remove. Cool. We'll add the fleet again. Okay, there we go. I want to move about down here. No, not there. That's it. Oh wait, not about. My bad. Ah. Oh, this is terrible. Go up. All right, you know what? I'm just going to refresh that. Hey, you got to shout out your stuff. Thanks, Divine. I appreciate it. Just to, what are these misaligned icons on the menu? These, those are going to be these, I believe. The right and left buttons for this. We haven't created the pages for this yet, so I'm guessing it's going to adjust itself once we do. Found out about Dart Sass today, totally by my mistake while searching for Grunt plugins. Nice. All right, so going back to menus, I'm just going to delete that because that shouldn't be there like that. Add items, fleet, reorder. I'll do it this way. There we go. There you go. Now it's working properly. No problem, Divine. Thanks for hanging out, and good luck on your exam. Hope you kick ass on it. So we got home, about, fleet, blog, services, contact. What we need to do here for the testimonials, put it under about. And then we're going to do that. And that should do it. Publish. Come on. I'm doing this on a free host at the moment. All right, see you, Divine. Good luck again. So here we go. This should be, now there it is. Haha. So we've now got sub items on the menu. Gotta do it locally instead? What do you mean locally? But you're right, there is no indication that there is a sub menu. And that bugs me. Because like this one does. So what we can do is change the name to it, you know. Oh, you can't? Oh yeah, it's just that. So maybe like put a plus or something. That's weird. I'll think about that, how to do it later. I just want to create the menu for now. So you didn't apply the theme? What do you mean apply the theme? Yeah, this is applied. This is the live version of it. Probably need their nav walker. Not sure what a nav walker is. And if you're talking about like their demo content, no, I didn't use their demo content. They don't have an option to import any demo content. Sometimes I know there are themes that have that option. Walker class that changes the menu. I'm not sure what that is. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, big boy. Thanks for joining. No, I'm not hiding today. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So we need to add testimonials, authorized drivers as well. Authorized drivers. And let's see what else we got. Drug, alcohol policy. We're going to put that in a different section. Webmail login. We'll put that in another section. Fleet, blog, services. That's right. We need to have one for rates. Cool. Let me check this out. I'll bring it up on the screen. So this is NavWalker. Class Bootstrap NavWalker. Ah, okay. Very cool. For anybody watching, this is something that Disto brought up. because I'm having an issue with this menu. It doesn't give you any indication that there's a submenu on the nav. So he suggested this. It's another class. I'm guessing this is open source, right? We can use it, no problem. Licensed GPL, yep, it's open source. And it basically just adds a class that will indicate, right, that there's a submenu. Or does it give you even more options? It is. Okay, cool. By the way, respect for doing fed on Linux? Fed? What do you mean fed? Infected? Yeah, it's aimed for Bootstrap, but you get the idea. Yeah. I'll take a look at this and see how they do it. I'm sure I can implement something similar in the PHP, but I'll worry about that later. I want to get some basic structure on the site first. And I only got another half hour before I got to go, so let me try to finish this quickly. Oh, front-end development. Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, I'd never heard it shortened that way. But yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to do everything on Linux, you know? Been using Linux for 2 years now, and definitely follow, because I'll be doing content around Linux whenever I can. Gaming on Linux, doing stuff on Wine. So, you know, stick around and be sure to follow. Well, the class implements the default nav walker, therefore you can easily check if menu item has parent, etc. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Oh my zish. Infected oh my zish equals life. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, anyway, let me get back to this. Rates. I need to add page for rates. And we're going to finish there. I'm going to reorder this. Going to put the rates under services. And it's going to be a submenu. And where was authorized drivers? I think that was under about. ZSH. Or is it like a place that gives themes? Sorry about that. I got my alarm going. Interesting. No, I'm not familiar with this at all. I'll have to take a look at that later as well. Cool. Thank you. My reference page. Yeah. No indication here either. That's funny. Granted, this page, the person who owns this business, they were telling me that the web developer who created this website made it back in like late 90s. And if I'm taking him at his word, this is pretty impressive for late 90s, I have to say. He said late 90s, early 2000s, so. It is a shell, best shell ever. Cool. Shell is a gas station in Northern Europe. Kappa. Really fast for developers. It has integrated Git in it. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I think he was being a little exaggerating about it. So even early 2010s, I called BS. Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want to argue with the guy. I was like, okay, cool, that's cool, But anyway. So, authorized drivers going to go in under about. And what was it? Authorized drivers, and then the rates are going to go under services. We did that already. Cool. We don't have to worry about that. That's going to be changed. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but he's got submit credit card here, and he's. Yeah, just a word to the wise. If you're going to be taking credit card payments over a website, or you're going to be doing any credit card transactions online, make sure the site you're going through has got HTTPS and it's got an SSL certificate. Otherwise, you're not secure. You're not your stuff's not encrypted, bruh. It's just not. Anyway, I'm bagging on their website a little bit. Sorry. Yeah, it's just a no-go in it, just in general. Yeah. For those that don't know, Google not only disapproves, that you don't get ranked highly for SEO at all if you don't have HTTPS. Cool. So we got the menu, and that's not right. We gotta change that name. So menu's done for the most part. Where's the reference? There it is. Now we got to do the slider images. They're going to be pages on themselves. Top bar. Oh, we can do some welcome text too. Yeah. Considering this is an 18-year-old design, not having HTTPS seems appropriate. Good one. Maybe the credit card page or component is an iframe to the page. That seems. I see many pages like that, but still. Yeah, no, he didn't even understand what I was getting at when I brought it up to him. So, but after I explained it to him, he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna want that." I'm like, "Yeah, good." Welcome to GM Transportation. I'm just gonna do that for now. It's up there. Welcome to GM Transportation. Just want to see what it looks like. Okay, they're just the typical icons. That's cool. I'll just add all of them. Instagram, Google Plus. Which one am I missing? There's only 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's Twitter. There's LinkedIn. There's Google Plus. There's Instagram. It's missing Facebook. That's weird. Huh, that's weird. Oh well. No biggie. Yep, bad practice in short. Yeah. You have to consider we are looking at 18-year web page. So the developer is clearly following best practices. Yep. Back then, you know, nobody really cared for it. But yeah, I'm not convinced it's 18 years. Yeah. Contact details. We'll just put a fake number for now. 800 555 5555. The number used in every 90s movie and 80s movie. Really? You think it's that recent? I thought it kind of looked a little whatever. Email. I'll use their... Oh, that was weird. Okay. I didn't get it again. Oh, no worries. Just so yeah, I was just laughing about the... You're not convinced that it's 18 months old. Yeah, I was saying that you don't think this can't be that recent. I thought it was a little bit janky to me as far as the look goes. I don't think it's that recent. But going back. It uses CSS transitions. Yeah. 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 There was no there was no CSS back then either. When did CSS come out? It came out, I think, like late 90s. And it wasn't even separated in its own files yet. They were just inline CSS for the most part. Email. I'm not worried about putting the right information later. CSS3 came out in 2005-ish. Yeah. And CSS3 came with transitions. That's right. That's a good tip. HTTPS Everywhere plugin. It requests the HTTPS version of the website, if there is one. And you can set it to strict mode that blocks no HTTPS sites for the crazy ones of us. Thanks, Infected. Plugin for browser. Yeah. I'm sure everyone got that. Force with htaccess. That's if you're the developer. I'm guessing Infect is talking about if you're just going to people's websites and maybe they didn't set it properly. Oh, what happened to music? There we go. Yeah, as a user. What I was doing? Okay, getting too distracted. I just want this address. We'll worry about timing. Oh, that's the operating hours, I guess. Yeah. Do they have operating hours? I don't think so. We'll just say 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Cool. We're getting some structure now at the top. That's funny you mentioned uBlock. Somebody else mentioned that to me, and I have been kind of unhappy lately with AdBlock Plus. It is definitely a resource hog. I'm gonna check that out for later. uBlock. It's the same as arguing over Sublime versus Visual Code. Why do you say that? You think they're about the same? Here's a question for you guys. Maybe you would know. Can you have both AdBlock Plus and uBlock on at the same time? And would they conflict with each other? All right, slider. So we're gonna have to make pages for the sliders. Slider 1. Oh, wait. Go back. We want to set this to... they don't have a full width page? We'll just go with default for now. We'll see what it looks like. Publish. And add new. Oh, there we go. Slider 2. Publish. Come on, there we go. So you can use them together, but they'll conflict possibly. You think infected? And disto, you use a script block. Okay. All right, let's go add another page. And slider 3. We'll just start with 3 sliders for now. Oh wait, no, but there was a bunch of options for sliders, so we'll make like 6 of them. Slider 4. So disto, you're saying I'm always using AdBlock and script block, so this goes hand in hand. Never really tested uBlock though. Well, uBlock and AdBlock both use the easy block list. uBlock has all the filters ABP has and a lot more, so you need for both. So no need for both. Okay. For newcomers to the stream, welcome. We're just working on this WordPress template. Just getting some, making it look more like this and not poopy like this. And in chat, I guess we're discussing ad blockers at the moment. Right now, I'm adding some more pages for the slider. This slider uses individual pages for each slide. So I'm just creating blank pages for now. slider 6. And we'll stop at 6. So publish. All right, so go back to customize, and we'll have the option here now to add the slider pages in theme settings. I think it was here. No, yeah, it was here. In general settings, nope. Top bar, nope. Oh, slider, duh. Okay, so they have 4 spots for sliders. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're just blank pages for now. We'll add pictures to them. Our services, like I mentioned before, if you weren't with us, when they talk about a category, they're talking about blog post categories. So we're going to create some blog posts and a category for it. You guys still discussing ad blockers, script blocks, blocking scripts, blocks, trackers, and ads? You can combine those. If you block JavaScript by default, you inherently block ads. It depends. No, JavaScript is all kind of nuclear, breaks a lot. Yeah, pretty much everything on the web is using JavaScript in some form for, you know, functionality of the site. If you completely blocked JavaScript, every site created in React, it would just stop working. All right. Okay, so we're not making pages. We're going to posts. And we're going to create a category first. If you were to go to those lengths, like if you were to try to block third party, it would be just easier to set up a Raspberry Pi. I forgot what they're called, but there's a way you can create a Raspberry Pi that blocks any ads even before they get to your computer through the network. I don't know exactly how they do it, but Raspberry Pi block ads. What is it called? Pi-hole. That's what it's called. If you're like really serious about blocking ads, this I heard is the best way to do it. So I'm going to create a category. We'll just call it our services like this. Slug, I'll leave it blank. It'll create its own category, or slug on its own. There it is, our services, just like that. And we're going to create some new posts. Pi-hole, kind of dirty. Yeah. All right, so how do they have it here? Our services, right? So let's go service. And I'm just making the structure for now. I'm not worrying about too much the names. I'm going to add those later. I'm just trying to make structure on this thing. Publish, publish. Basically, what I make websites of any kind, whether it's in WordPress or React or whatever, I work on structure first, then I worry about content, filling in the content, then I worry about styling and all that good stuff. So let's get, what was I doing? More posts, new posts. So we're going to add service 2. Oh, my friend got done early. I'll tell him to join us on the stream. Oh, I got my stream running in the background too. Well, that sucks, but it is known that Google are evil. More reason to use Firefox or other Chromium-based browsers. Why? Just you guys were talking about. Let me. I missed something. Google's changing their API. Yeah, for Chrome. In future versions of Chrome, you won't be able to change the DOM before content is loaded. That's nuts. I thought they were going to abandon Edge completely. Anyway, let's get back to it. For newcomers to the stream, thanks for joining us. I'm just working in WordPress, and we're discussing in chat right now about ad blockers and I guess changes to Chrome coming up. Service 3. If they do that, I might have to switch to Firefox. Even though I don't like Firefox all that much, I've had some bad times with it. Unfortunately, it's just I do like Chrome, even as much as Google has turned away from their motto of do no evil, and now they're very much evil. I really like Chrome, unfortunately. All right, so now I've got 3 service cards or whatever that we're going to use. Let's go back to Appearance, Customize. And we got to go here to theme settings again, slider settings. No, our services. That's the one. And uh-oh, it doesn't have the category. Oh, I don't think we set the category for the services. So let's go back. Oh man, you guys are going nuts in chat. Let's see. So they both share. Well, since they're new hours and basis on Chromium, Firefox all the way. Then they changed it a lot last year. It's really fast now. Oh really? Okay, I'm gonna have to give Firefox another try then. Disto, you say you've been a hardcore follower of Chrome for the past 6 years. Bro, you know what? I've been using Chrome since they came out with it. I don't know how old you are, but I'm kind of old now. I tell you what, I've loved it. I've loved Chrome since the beginning. but the recently fucked up. My combination of add-ons caused minor lags, so I had to switch to Firefox, namely AdBlock and ScriptSafe. Oh, really? AdBlock doesn't give me trouble as far as like fucking up my browser. Once in a while it doesn't block everything. FF works really well now. Okay, I'll definitely give it a try. You've been on the FF train for a while now. A new engine, very cool. Quantum. All right, you guys convinced me. I'm gonna give Firefox another chance. Unfortunately, I will have to use it, Chrome from time to time, just being a web developer and having to check for cross-platform compatibility. My friend is, I guess, lurking in chat. He's afraid to say, or maybe he doesn't have an account yet, but he's mentioning uBlock as well. Ryan, if you're there, these guys have already mentioned uBlock. You're a little late to the party. So yeah, so I did forget to put category on these, so I can do this quick with the quick edit. So update. Are these going to update too? I'll have to go back here and update all of these. You prefer Chrome's developer console? Yeah, and that's the other thing. I really like Chrome's developer console. It gives you a lot of information, and if you work in React, there's the React plugin for Chrome. So it breaks up the DOM into the different components for you. The way if you think about the way React works, everything's a component, and the plugin basically breaks it down for you that way. So these two of these did not save. All right, so we got these all changed. We're going to go back into customize. Now we should have that option for theme settings, our services. There it is, our services right there. And for now, it's, yep, there it is. Publish that. All right, let's go back. Now, unfortunately, this free theme doesn't give us all these sections, our features, about us, latest projects, facility, all of these, unfortunately. But I have gotten around this before in other themes, and it just takes a little work in the actual files, in the PHP files, which we'll do on another day. For now, we'll go to footer, and really, they just have the one footer text here. GM transportation. Let's see what's going on in chat here. I prefer Chrome's developer console. Yes, and they really like behind when it comes to Using Brave though, what's Brave? They change a lot of the default shit Google implement. Really recommend Brave if you have to use Chrome. All right, I'll check it out. Thank you. And welcome newcomers to the stream. I see that we've got a couple new viewers. We're working in WordPress, just trying to get some structure to this site. This is going to be an ongoing project, so if you are interested in WordPress development and working with WordPress themes and whatnot, be sure to follow. I'll be working on this website from start to finish on stream. Right now we're just trying to do the beginning stages, you know? Where was I? Yes, the footer. So I remember seeing options for the footer somewhere. Footer text? No, it wasn't that. There was a spot for the different widgets. And I don't remember where it was. Ah, here it is. Footer widget 1. So what they have here is just basic our address info. Depending on the theme that you use, they might have their own set of widgets that they allow. This one doesn't look like it has its own. These are all just the basic default widgets that comes with WordPress. So for now, we're just going to put like our address here. And that looks like it's just a simple text box. Quick links is just the basic page links, list of your pages. Follow us buttons, that's going to be most likely... they don't have like a social... No, so it's most likely going to be a custom HTML or a blank Word, or not Word, text box. And same thing with the opening hours. So these are just very basic widgets. Let's see. Chromium-based browser, that's not Chrome. Is a browser that is built on Chromium, all that shit plus integrated blocker. Oh, very cool. I'm definitely going to have to check out Brave then. Am I going to do some programming out of the preview editor? Probably not tonight. I'm actually going to have to finish this soon. Well, I'm just going to finish the stream after I get the widgets down here on the footer. But I will be doing programming out of... It won't be in like an IDE or anything. It's just going to be, yeah, on some web template. I don't know how to explain it. It's going to be... It's just going to open up in the browser, and it's just going to be text, and I'm just going to have to hack at it in PHP. I might bust out the IDE. I use Atom. If it gets too confusing to look at the code, but I'm kind of used to it now at this point. We're just going to put some text boxes. Where's the text box? There it is. Text. Arbitrary text. We're just adding the boxes for now. Well, that's basically Vivaldi or the new Edge. I need to check that out. Yeah, I'll definitely check out Brave. I won't close chat. I'll take a look at all these references again later. I got a bunch of them over here already. So, going back to footer 2. Add widget. Quick links, that would be this navigation menu. So it'd be like this, quick links. And we just use the main. There we go. Publish that. Hogging CPU, yeah, it's still somewhat CPU intensive. I don't know if they're ever going to fix it. Oh, you're talking about that file editor. Oh, yeah. No, the WordPress file editor? No, I don't use that. Yeah, I can't recommend the file editor in WordPress. When we get to editing the code, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's not even in WordPress. But yeah, I don't recommend it either. It's really cumbersome, and yeah, just don't. VS Code it is, yeah. I'll have to try VS Code. I haven't tried it yet, and I get a lot of recommendations to it. We'll do another, what was it? Follow us links. Or, no, never mind. I'm gonna delete that one. Put in HTML. Custom HTML. Like that. Hardening WordPress. Thanks for the link, Disto. I've read about some stuff in securing WordPress. I haven't read this yet. I'll definitely take a look at it. And last footer widget. We'll just do opening hours, no, the text box. And we'll put our hours and publish. Cool. So now we've got the basic components all laid out, except for these middle sections here. I want to add slider images, at least make it look somewhat like the original. That'll be the last thing I think I do before ending the stream today. Can I use any of these images? I don't think I'm going to. I'll just find some new ones on Pixabay. And if you're a web developer or thinking about becoming a web developer, get used to using Pixabay and Pexels, because if you need images, these are great resources. Free, no copyright or royalties required. So let's do, he wants more of like a luxury thing. So let's see if we can find like limos. Ah, there we go. Now these are all sponsored. We don't want those. This is a nice one. We'll use that one. We don't need to be that big. Yes, I'm not a robot. Download that. And if you're a coder, like a hardcore coder, this might be the more boring part for you. Where's the CAPTCHA? CAPTCHA didn't work. Let's try again. There it is. What about retina displays? What about retina displays? Infected? Yeah, I'm not a Mac guy either. Let's see if there's any good limo photos on Pexel. Oh, these are all sponsored. Nah. Let's try Party Bus. Nope. Charter Bus. Ew, that's terrible. Let's go. Flickr's license free? Really? Oh, that's what you're talking about, Infected. I'm actually not going to be using these photos, most likely. I'm just using these for getting the template going and make it look at least somewhat decent. I'm going to be adding the real pictures later that the client's going to be giving me, because he's got a bunch of pictures that he wants to put on the website. But no, that is a good idea. Having an X2 version for an image for high DPI displays. If they got the bandwidth and the display for it, yeah, it's a good way to go. I'm interested in Flickr now. I'm going to check that out later. If it's license free, that would be very helpful. So right now I'm just kind of getting whatever. That's a cool little picture, but yeah, sure. Let's do that. Download photo. All right, so now we go back. And this will be the last thing I do before I end the stream. We'll be adding those pictures to the pages. So we're going to go slider 1. If you can afford high DPI display and you have low bandwidth, then you should question your place in the world. You never know, man. There's some people out there that, you know, they live in the middle of nowhere. They have the money, they like to live in nature, but their internet sucks. And there's not much they can do about it, except maybe get satellite. And even then, it comes with its own problems. So for the first slider image, first thing we're going to do, there it is, set featured image. We're going to do that. Select, and we're going to have to switch where does it go? There it is. So I'm going to add this photo, drag and drop, boom. Oh, come on. No. Are you kidding me? This thing's like blocking. Oh, okay, there we go. Got it. So, update. Go to the next page. Slider 2. Back to set featured image. Drag the other one in. Oh, did I already close it? No. Sorry, I'm just on my other screen now. Got dual monitors. Looking for the pictures. There it is. Select that one. Update. Go back to all pages. And slider 3. Oh, I only got 3 pictures, and there's 4 slider images. We'll have to find one more. Set image. This is going to be number 3. And I've already gotten 20 minutes over my allotted time, but that's okay. You guys are a cool bunch to hang out with. So let's go update. Not really. You can set DPI in console with no problem. You just have to ensure it not overflowing like crazy and actually loads the X2 version. Okay. Having it simulated doesn't give you the same intel as a native Mac Retina. Yeah, I can imagine. Never found myself implementing this as of now. Yeah, I have never tried it either, but I see it becoming more widely used in the future as more and more people get higher bandwidth. So let's go find one more. We'll just do a basic transportation or just bus. Maybe they got a nicer bus. Not really. We do a luxury van or something. Whoops. A luxury van. Yeah, we can use that. That's a good picture. Oh, and Pixabay giving me problems again. Come on. There it is. Downloading. There we go. So we don't need this anymore. We don't need this anymore. Keep the Flickr open because I'm going to check that out later. And go back to... Oh, we got to update first. Just in case we've done an update earlier. Go back to pages. Yeah, I'm not attributing the authors right now. Like I said, I'm not going to use these photos later. These are just for now. Slider 4. Set featured image. But you are right. If you're going to use other people's work and they require you to attribute their name or whatever in their work, do so. Let's be kind to each other, so the government doesn't have to step in. There we go. Yukon. Cool. I'm going to update. You also have a lot of ways to make those X2 photos or any photos really light. I'm working on a live website. All right, give me a break, Disto. I'm creating content here for you guys. Let's go back to pages. Bandwidth is really an issue for mobile devices, but you have no use for X2 images anyway at that point, yeah. Okay, let's take a look at this now. It should show the images. Yep. Wow, that's huge. So I'm guessing they literally took photos and cut it to this size to make it work on their page like this. Yeah, see? So we have to make the images the correct aspect ratio to begin with, unfortunately. Not a huge deal. So I'll have to just know that going forward. And for the same thing in services, we're going to have to do add images. We'll just add the same images over again. Let's go to posts. All right, service 1. All right, set featured image for service 1. Just gonna use whatever. Select. Max width 100% and height auto for the image. Yeah. Oh, whoops. I want service 2. Use this one again. Update. All posts. And if you're just joining me in the stream, thanks for stopping by. We are working in WordPress and chat. We're discussing all kinds of stuff. Right now, I guess we've moved from ad blockers, and now we're talking about images and retina displays. Right now, I'm adding just images. I'm working on this WordPress site from scratch. Not from scratch. From a basic theme, and we're just trying to. This is the theme we're working on. Well, this is a theme that we got. Right now, the site looks like this. We've been adding little things here and there. We've added the images. In the beginning, if you've been like some of the others here that have been watching from the beginning, it was just basically text, and that was it. Just like a bar and text. So service 3. Set featured image. We'll use this one again. And be sure to follow if you're interested in this kind of stuff. I will be continuing working on this site for the days to come until it's finished, as well as other projects I have. I've created a meme soundboard in React. I've created a game and snake in React. And I have a couple other projects that I'm working in React and Node. So let's go take a look at what this looks like now. There's the service images. Sweet. So, and it's just about 9:30 my time. I was supposed to end the stream 30 minutes ago, and my friend, he's bugging me on text saying, hey, where are you? So I'm going to have to call it here, guys. I'm sorry to say we didn't get as far as I wanted to tonight, but this is a start, considering in the last 2 hours we went from just being a blank slate pretty much to we got some semblance of a layout. I want to say thanks to Disto and Infected. You guys have been great. Let me read the last year chat messages. The hide in max auto max hide is never triggered because max width. So auto, it's an error. Set it to proper upper limit that will not break the page. Come out as a fail safe unless you have an aspect ratio of like 4 to 55. Applies both classes to the responsive image class. Both properties. Not conflict. Okay, you guys are going hardcore into Bootstrap. So I'll let you guys continue discussing that. I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. I'll turn the music up, but I won't like end the stream. So if you guys like the music, it's pretty good. I'll let you listen to that. But again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Here to do that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Be sure to follow Disto. See you next time. Infected, see you next time. It really was a pleasure hanging out. I don't know what else to say, so I'm just going to end it here, okay? Thanks again, guys. And if you're haven't followed, be sure to follow. And hope to catch you guys next time. I'll be working on this in the future as well as other projects. And gaming as well. So, peace. I'm going to switch this OBS over and we'll turn this music up.